Okay, I don't know why my stream deck isn't working right now, but we're live. Welcome and a prime evening to all of you. I'm Thunderbird Prime, and tonight we're continuing through Yakuza 3. Oh, that's what I forgot. Hold on. Peek behind the curtain. Monday is over. I survived another day of work, and now I'm ready to relax by beating up random hitmen who are trying to kill Yakuza, who are trying to get out of the Yakuza game and live a legit life. All thanks to the HLA, the Honest Living Association, that surprisingly Kashiwagi. Well, I shouldn't say surprisingly. I just figured that he wouldn't have time to do it. Not that he wouldn't be willing to do it. It's just not something that really ever crossed my mind. It's kind of like what Kuze said. The Yakuza isn't some after-school club you join and then leave when you get tired of. You're in it for life, and that's what I figured. But no, apparently there are people who want to get out of the Yakuza life. You know what? Good on them. Take it, Kiryu-san. It wouldn't be right if we didn't at least cover your expenses. We're tracking down another hitman right now. Would you like to see the information we have? This is the information we have on the hitman we're tracking down right now. Old Rags Hasutani, despite his lucrative hitman career, leads those around him to think he's destitute and poor. He is to have a secret meeting with someone at Public Park 3 in Kamurocho. Good luck. But back on the topic of the HLA and how they're trying to help Yakuza members, trying to reform. Ow! If memory serves, this game was written as anti-Yakuza bills were being put out. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Also, welcome to the stream, Keita. Wait, I don't even know where Public Park 3 is. You think after playing so many Yakuza games for so long, you would think I would know where everything is. But I don't. Sometimes I have to check the map again to make sure which one's Public Park 3, which one's Children's Park, which one's Tenkaichi Street, which one's Nakamichi Street. I just know the general location of most landmarks, like the Millennium Tower, Club Sega, Ebisu Pawn, etc. No. And then the teacher said she liked it. She said it looked really good. Wow, that's great. That's my guy. And you know what else? That looks like the hitman Hasutani. He seems pretty close to that kid. It's probably his actual son or something. Sorry to interrupt. Are you Hasutani? Yeah, that's me. Do you have a minute? I need to talk with this man here, so why don't you head on home for today? No! I want to hang out with you! We'll see each other again tomorrow. Come on now, off you go. What did you want to talk to me about? You're one of the Reaper hitmen, aren't you? Old Rags Hasutani? The fact that you know that nickname isn't a good sign, is it? The Honest Living Association sent me to come find you. The HLA? I see. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't afford to get caught. I won't go without a fight. There's no need to fight over this. We're just gathering information on the Reapers, and we want your help. Look, even I have my principles. Don't think I'd stoop that low. If you want me to go with you, you'll have to make me. It always ends like this. Oh, I see a hot plate. Oh, okay, this is a real fight. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, he's doing flash kicks. Oh god. I'm playing a Yakuza game. He's playing a straight up fighting game. Okay. Up. Grabbing doesn't work. He instant escapes. Okay, watch out for those flash kicks. Alright. Oh. Nope. No. Ow! That hurt. Okay, yeah, this is a real fight. This is a real fight. I got lucky with that. Oh! No! No. Yeah, this is a technical fight. I can't just go unga bunga with this. I have to play smart. I have to, like, you know, use the block button. Okay. Oh, I can't even grab him off the ground. Did he just triple jumping kick into a flash kick? No wonder he's a Reaper. Alright, I can do that! If he's face down, I can grab him and pick him up and get some free hits in. Alright. Hito time! Feel the hito! There's no one to knock him into, so just go with a good old head press. Get off of me! Get off of me! Alright, you want to talk now? You want to... Damn. You're good. Ready to go now? Stop! Leave him alone! Huh? I said leave him alone! Thanks, but I'm okay. See? Really? Really? You don't have to worry. Run along home now, okay? Who's that kid? We just ran into each other one day. Not sure who he is or where he's from. I have kids myself, you know. A boy and a girl. I bet they're just about this size. Howdy, Dark Gold. You didn't miss much. We just captured our first assassin for the night. What do you mean, you bet? Aren't they your kids? In my line of work, I can't be with them, no matter how much I want to be. Our friend's taking care of them now. You sound bitter about that. I used to be in the Yakuza, but my boss blamed me for a mistake he made, and I got kicked out of the family. Back then, there wasn't anything like the HLA. I had a hard time trying to find a job, and my wife died from overworking herself. I'm sorry to hear that. I needed money to feed my kids. That was the only kind of work I could find. I want to make sure I can send money to them so I don't spend money on myself for clothes or weapons. Hence the old name Old Rags Hasutani. And part of the reason why I joined the Reapers was because I was angry about getting blamed for something I didn't do. But mostly, it was because the Reapers took care of me financially. I'm betting your kids don't know you're in this line of work. There's no way I could tell them, but I need the money. If I have to get blood on my hands to feed my children, then so be it. That's what you say, but what if you get caught? What? If you keep this up and get arrested, what's gonna happen to your kids? And how would you be able to keep them from finding out? You're right, but it's not too late. You can try to find an honest job again. The HLA in Ibuki can definitely help you out now. Nothing's ever that easy. Things have changed since you were kicked out of your family. Don't you think it's worth another try? I think you're right. I'll give it another shot. You've opened my eyes. Thank you. Great work, Kiryu-san. I'll take it from here. Ibuki-san's waiting for you at the headquarters. I'll accompany you there. Alright, so back on the topic of, like, Yakuza trying to get out of the game and make an honest living. HLA will provide Hasutani's children with financial assistance. We'd like to help him find some decent work and get him back into living with his children as soon as possible. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. I appreciate your hard work. Score! Please come back again. We're really counting on you. I assume that, you know, because you're the whole Yakuza thing and them usually recruiting people who have, like, literally no one else to turn to. It must be extremely difficult for them to reintegrate back into normal society. And then you also have to remember the kind of universal sentiment of once a criminal, always a criminal. I feel like that's both prevalent in both Japan and the West and pretty much everywhere else in the world. But let me say this right now. I am living proof that is not the case. If you want living proof of someone who can get away from a life of crime and start living legit, you're in the right place. You're looking at the prime example right here. Oh, Kiryu-san. Hey, it's me. It's me, Kaede. You told me about Tokyo and downtown Ryukyu. Remember? Oh. Hey, it's you. You really did move to Tokyo, huh? I'm doing great. The rent's really expensive, just like you said. And train transfers are pretty complicated. But I'm having the time of my life here in Tokyo. I'm glad I gave it a shot. Yeah? That's good to hear. Oh, right. Here, have this. Fresh off the griddle. Hold on. Are you sure you should be giving me this? Oh, it's fine. Just between you and me. I take all the leftovers home with me. Smart girl. I mean, it's gonna get thrown out anyways. Just straight into the trash. Just an epic waste of food. That pisses me so off just thinking about it. It's like, after all, why not? Why shouldn't the workers take home the leftover food when you close down? They slave away in front of a goddamn grill and a fryer and who knows what else. They deserve it, you know? And like I said, it's gonna go in the trash anyway. Just thinking about it just makes me so angry. See you next time. Well, I was gonna order food anyways. Cause like I am super low on health. And sure, it's not like food meta exists back here. Giga Smile burger set. Yeah. Yeah, it's a combo. It's a combo. Giga smile. Yes. Let's see how much this actually heals us up. Okay, not bad. Actually, I still need to heal. Eat here. Let's go with the cheese burger setto. Yeah, like I mentioned before, like most people who join the Yakuza usually don't make a conscious choice of it. Like they usually don't have anywhere else to go. I mean, even Kuze said it himself back in Zeroes, like, it's very rare for someone of a normal upbringing to end up in the Yakuza. Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. Here you are again. Hey, you're always here too, huh? Not always. I like to get around and have fun too, you know. I actually went bowling the other day, but I was surprised how many older people were there. I didn't know so many middle-aged people played. It was a bit of a shock, really. So, older people wouldn't look out a place in a bowling alley then. But yeah. Oh, great. So anyways, getting out of the criminal life to reintegrate back into normal society. I mean, if we are going by the strictest of definitions, then yes, I have committed crimes in the past. I can't specify what crimes I've done live on stream because Twitch.tv will take it at face value and probably get my channel terminated if I did. But like I said, by the strictest of definitions, I have committed crimes. Is it bad that I did them? Yes. Do I regret doing them? Absolutely not. I did what I had to survive. Nothing will change that fact. I mean, it was either do crimes or die. And that's not really a choice. If the alternative is die, then that's not a choice. But yeah, you can imagine how hard it is for a guy with like no home address, no next of kin to speak of, just nothing. How hard it is for a guy like that to like find a job. Isn't that Mr. and Mrs. Odagiri? Ibuki told me about them. They're splitting up. Who should I follow? Guess I'll go after the husband. He's going outside. What do you want with my husband? Damn, I was spotted. What's going on? This old man has been spying on you. What? Excuse me, but what the hell are you doing? Excuse me, sir. Call the police. This man is harassing my husband. Uh-oh. What seems to be the problem? This man has been stalking my husband. Please do something. You there. Let's see some identification. I don't like the way this is going. Well, game over. Is that their game? Really? just exit and try again. The police completely forget you. The targets completely forget you. Oh, video games. I love you in that regard. Guess I'll go after the wife. You know, I avoided going after the wife because it would look very sus. Especially since she's going into the bathroom, but she's going into the men's room. What's going on? Why are you going into the men's room? That guy's got the same bag Mrs. Odagiri had. Hey, I've got a question for you. What is it? A woman carrying that same bag just went to the men's room. What's the story there? No idea. Can I go now? Not yet. I need to find the owner of that bag. Tell me where she went. You ready? Oh? Who is this guy? No, see? Oh, the hell with it. He caught me changing. Let's get rid of him. What? Well, no going back now. Brace yourself, asshole. Just pulls out a gun. Okay. Everyone's cheering too instead of running the hell away. Yeah, we're using the entire... Ow! 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 Okay. Those guns are real. Those guns are real. These aren't toy guns. They're real guns. With real bullets. Oh god! This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. That is cheap. Oh. No, no, no. Oh shit. Okay, that is super cheating. Jesus Christ. Ow? Really? My thoughts exactly, Kiryu. Bro, bringing a shotgun to a fist fight? Are they high? Yeah. They're also cowards. Yeah, throw them into each other. Still not dead. Alright. Now I have the gun. I have the gun now. Let's see how you like it now. That's a lot of heat to recharge. At least this one will put him out for good. And everyone's just cheering in the background. Who the hell is this guy? By changing, I assume you mean you were dressing as a woman to disguise yourself. That's right. A couple looks less suspicious. Doesn't attract as much attention. What? You think it's funny? Fine. Laugh all you want. This is how we work best, but the guys in the family always look down on us for that. No matter how big of a job we pulled off, they laugh and tell us, Yakuza don't wear skirts. Eventually, we had enough and got the hell out. And you joined the Reapers. It's hilarious to see Yakuza members getting thrashed by a guy in drag. And everyone who sees it thinks it's some tough guy getting the shit out of beat him by a girl. Shoots the Yakuza's pride all to hell. Huh. Kind of ironic that guys who used to look down on us are now getting their asses kicked by us. That's how you're getting revenge on them? I wouldn't call it revenge. We're just living our lives the way we want to, and enjoying the hell out of it too. I see. Well, you can tell them all about the Reapers over at the Honest Living Association. Great work. It's like, it's nice that they instantly teleport us there, but I saw a shiny that I wanted to pick up. Great work. So it's just a disguise, huh? I had no idea. I hope we can help them figure out what they like to do from now on. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's your reward. We appreciate the hard work. Please come back again. Should be just one left. Hawkeye shoe. Hiding where all of Kamurocho's in his sights. Probably on top of a building. Top of the Millennium Tower. Alright, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. How difficult it is to find a job when you don't have a home address, you don't have next of kin to vouch for you. You don't have an education beyond high school. I still think that's bullshit how like a lot of jobs these days require like a college or university degree. It's like, how about you spend some time just hiring people and actually like doing some on-site training to see if they're actually cut out for the job. Instead of them making them waste like 4+ years and straddling them with crippling debt to see just for a piece of paper. Like, higher education in and of itself I don't have a problem with. What I do have a problem with how financially restrictive it is. I'm looking for a place where I can get a panoramic view of the city. Panoramic view? Playing a hot date? In any case, roof of the Millennium Tower would give you a real nice view. Of course. I doubt Shu could hit anybody in the city from way up on the Millennium Tower roof. I don't care how good of a sniper is. But if I'm remembering right, access to the roof is usually cut off. Cosmo family office is on the top floor and they don't allow unauthorized people up there. Well, sorry to bother you. I'll try talking to one of Ibuki's men. Now the question is, do I have to go back to the HLA? Or do I just talk to someone in the Millennium Tower? You know what? Ginger pork meal. How much will that heal? Not a lot. We're ordering more food. Pork yakiniku! Like, I'm fortunate that my current cover job that I'm working, what did he say? Oh, we have to go back to the HLA after all. Okay, back to the topic on hand. I was talking about current cover job that I can't really specify what I do. I'm just lucky that, like, they're one of the few places still remain that's like, yeah, we'll hire you on, we'll train you. And then once we deem you good enough at your job, we'll hire you on permanently. I've got a hunch the hitman shoe is up on the roof of the Millennium Tower. Huh? But it's impossible to hit anybody from way up there, isn't it? I've been thinking the same thing, but I'd still like to check it out just the same. Just let me know. I'm ready to go. Oh, look at that. He's up here after all. Hey, remember this? This is where we fought Majima at the start of the game. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. I don't feel like talking to people right now. You must be Shu. How do you know my name? Who are you? Why does he look like Shinji from Kiwami? Just with a suit and sunglasses. It's like the same haircut. I'm with the Honest Living Association. The HLA, huh? I went to them for help once. I'm not looking for work right now. Could you leave me alone? I'm not here to offer you work. I'm here to find a hitman who works for the Reapers. What? I don't have time to play games with you. Will you come with me to the HLA headquarters? Did you really think it would be that easy? I'm prepared to use force if I have to. You'll regret it if you try. Of course. Gun! Once again, gun. Oh! Yeah, he ain't fucking around. Then again, neither am I. Oh! Point blank, really? Okay. Alright, I feel like I do have to go bunga here, otherwise he'll just do that! I think it's just a matter of just grabbing and throwing. I think grabs are the key. And get whatever hits I can in. Yes, everyone is high. Everyone's using guns. Oh! That hurt. Oh god. That was close. I heard the gunshot go off. Ow! Oh no, you don't. I forget which button was taunt. Nope. Okay. It's right trigger. Right trigger is taunt. Oh no, you don't. There we go. This time we don't have to feel the heat for that long. Get up. Time for a headbutt. Level up already. Oh, time. I'm in desperate need for level ups. You ready to come along now? Ugh. So what were you doing here anyway? Who are you after? Nobody. I'm just here to relax. Don't lie to me. Why would you come here if you weren't playing a hit? I'm not lying. I come here whenever I get the chance. Why on earth would you come to a place like this unless you had a good reason to? I get scared. I don't like being cooped up in places that don't have a view of my surroundings. Scared? Did something happen? I blew an important mission. Completely destroyed my hitman rep. I was trying to shoot between buildings. I was sure I could do it. But I botched it. It was a shot I couldn't afford to miss. Ever since, I've had this strange, uneasy feeling whenever I'm in a place that doesn't have a wide open view. Sniper post-traumatic stress then? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, just think about it. This place has a clear view, sure. But do you really think I could hit a target from here? Probably not. Exactly. There's no way I could be after anyone. I've been coming here a lot lately. Guess I'm not acting much like a hitman these days. I see. Guess you're not really a bad guy. But you still have information we need, so you're going to have to come with me to the HLA. Everybody is so high. But we're just clearing all these hitman missions. Great work. I'm glad you're okay. So, Shu was at the Millennium Tower, huh? He couldn't possibly have hit anybody from way up there. He's an earnest fellow. I think he'll come to understand us once he's heard us out. Well done. Here's your reward. Okay, work Kiryu-san. No new information. Okay, we're being hard locked. Let's see. Power of throws or health gauge. Throws. Next one. Stand up faster. Knockdown reversal. A counterattack executed after being knocked away. Komaki fist reversal. Flowing technique used against attacking enemies. Block enemy attacks with Spirit of Black Tortoise. Yeah, I gonna forgo like health and heat meter and just go for extra tech. I just want options when I'm fighting, okay? Anyways, I guess all the sub stories are clear for now, so I guess we're finally gonna go talk to Date. And check some alleys out, make sure we're not missing anything. But yeah, as I was saying, the place I'm currently working at, I don't know how much longer. I don't know if I'll be transferred or something, but the place I'm working at right now, like I said, it's like, so I'll make sure it's like, okay, do you have a clean record? And do you like at least have a high school degree, high school diploma? It's college and university that give out degrees. But yeah, clean record and minimum high school. And thanks to the help from the old man, I was able to get a quote-unquote clean criminal record. And then I did like some quick training. It's just lucky for me, I've already had experience in the work they want me to do. So I was able to clear training super fast and get right to working.
Kiryu-san.
Can I get you anything, Kiryu-san? Oh.
Kiryu-san.
I was trying to talk to the dude, but
Kiryu-san.
I could go for a drink right now, thank you.
Kiryu.
Oh, Kiryu. Feel like you've been gone for hours. You have trouble finding Kondo or something? That was part of it, but also... Also what? Mama, you mind if a friend I brought up from Okinawa stays here with me? They won't be around any longer than I am. Oh, of course. Is this a, special friend? Nah. You gotta be talking about Haruko, right? No on both counts. It's actually the captain of the Ryudo family, one of the biggest syndicates in Okinawa.
Nani?
And we're definitely talking about a guy here, right? Or did you go and hook yourself up some big shot female Yakuza? Do those even exist? His name's Rikia. He's still pretty much just a kid. Oh, well in that case, he's especially welcome. We could use some young blood to freshen up the place. All I normally get here are middle-aged farts like Date-san.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean? Just giving you a taste of your own medicine. That's what you get for calling me an old lady all the time. Well, I guess I deserve that.
Kiryu-san.
Anyway, you guys are welcome to stay in the back office so long as you don't cause any trouble in here. I mostly just use it for storage. I appreciate it, Mama. So, where is this guy? I'll let him go explore Kamurocho a bit, see the sights. He's coming here when he's done. Sounds like a damn tourist. So much for work ethic. Everything okay, Date-san? Doesn't sound like you're in a very good mood. Nah, it's nothing.
Aniki.
Finally found you, Aniki. Would you believe I went in like 5 different bars before I ended up here? This city's a goddamn maze or something. That's your guy, Kiryu? Yup. Rikia. Oh, Rikia. This is my friend Date-san. I couldn't tell you how many times he's helped me over the years. Oh, and this is the mama of this bar.
Nice.
Aniki's friends, huh? Pleasure meeting you. The name's Rikia Shimabukuro. Well, someone has a lot of energy. I try, ma'am. It's Date. Pleased.
Nice.
Oh, the honor's all mine. Rikia, you finished looking around town? I mean, I guess, but what's wrong? I never found that bikini bar I was looking for. I really wanted to see what kind of heat a Tokyo one could bring too. I didn't realize it was that important to him. Anyway, Kiryu, I'm ready to hear what went down with Kondo whenever you're ready to spill it. Just let me know when it's time, okay? I really want to dig into the details here. But before that, shiny! Oh, I have to get like super close in. Okay. Really? Just right up to it. Okay then. Ready to talk, Kiryu? Let's talk. Talk no jutsu. Great. So, tell me what happened with Kondo. Well... Oh, new chapter. Chapter 7. The Mad Dog. Majima! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
わかった。ご苦労。
Hamazaki.
どうやら神田の組が4代目に勝ち込みかけられたらしい。それで組の上層部は壊滅状態。たった一人で神田とやり合うとはさすがだな。堂島の竜の名は錆びついてねえようだ。
Never underestimate Kiryu.
どうやら桐生さんは例の沖縄の一件で動いてるようだ。あんたがこの計画に乗ってるという情報を掴んでいるかもしれん。
That is a big ass lighter. I thought it was like a grenade.
そうなら次に桐生が攻め込むのはあんたのところだ。
Is he talking to Majima?
沖縄のリゾート計画、あんたに紹介したのはこの俺だ。リゾート建設に関わる利権、あんたの組に入る金は1000億はくだらない。
That's a lot of money. That's $1 billion. That's a rough
今
conversion.
俺らの中で6代目を弾いた可能性が高いのは間違いなくあんたなんだぜ。真島の兄さん。
But why is Majima involved?
俺はカムロ町をこの手に収めたい。それがどういう意味かわかりま
Why
せ
is
んよね。
Majima even working with this guy? I have questions. I have big questions. This is very unlike Majima.
今桐生さんに暴られたら一番困るのはあんただ。
Majima looks so dead
やり
in this
方は
scene.
任せます。後始末しっかり頼みましたよ。
I don't think that kind of threat is going to work on Majima. Hashtag not my mad dog. It's so weird seeing Majima in his suit. I mean, again.
次はどこ連れてってくれるんですか。
Like, the last time we saw him, his suit was 0. Yeah, that's so uncanny.
キリュウ、とんでもない情報が入ったぞ。
Okay.
今日の夕刊です。
どれどれ？
うちの政治部のスクープです。ついに防衛大臣のタミヤが民事党と沖縄県議会をまとめたようなんです。
つまり基地拡大法案の成立は確実ってことか。基地とリゾートはもともとワンセット。基地が動き出したことでリゾートの開発も一緒に動き出したってわけだな。
これでどうしてリゾート開発が再開されたのかが分かりましたね。ところで桐生、このリゾート開発、裏でとんでもねえやつが絡んでるようなんだ。
おやおや。
政治部の記者宛てに届いた情報です。匿名の情報筋からこんな写真が。
どれどれ？
これは
どうやら鈴木が仕掛けているリゾート開発。
Okay, why is Majima in the
裏で
shot?
建設の利権を得ようとしていたのがあの真島組らしいんだ。
So that's why they're not building Kamurocho Hills anymore. I have to say, I never thought Majima would be mixed up in all this. Even with his reputation. Yeah. Not sure if he's the one leading the charge, but he's definitely involved. You think maybe he shot Daigo and Kashiwagi? No. There's no chance. Look, Kiryu. I know you two are pals and all, but a Yakuza who's your friend is still a Yakuza. And Majima especially. Let that dog off his leash and who knows what'll happen. You're wrong. Majima-san promised he would look after Daigo. And he's not the promise-breaking type. I trust him. I get how you feel. I really do. But what if you're wrong? What if Majima really is behind all this? If that's the case, I have no choice but to kill him. Kiryu. I'm gonna go talk to him. Hold on, Kiryu. We don't know whose side he's on. That's exactly why I need to go. I have a lot of questions, and Majima-san's going to answer them. Kiryu. Is he still over at Purgatory? Yup. Family headquarters hasn't moved an inch, so it looks like nothing more than an empty lot, though. Oh, and by the way, the way in is the same too. Through the bathroom in the park, just like always. Kiryu, probably you won't let your guard down. I promise. I am not taking this at face value. I seriously doubt Majima's like legitimately involved in this mess. Oh. There's this whiny little kid always expecting his poor papa to buy him a toy over Park Boulevard. Dad's always shuts him down. I thought there were tights on fun, so I offered to buy something for the little tyke, but his dad blew a gasket. Nearly pushed my lights out. I guess people don't like getting told how to parent. Anyways, kids in Kamurocho are like oil and water. That's a perfect contradiction that might just lead to the perfect place. The perfect shot. Ooh! A new sub-story! Well, don't mind if I do. Also, it's daytime! I gotta say, Kamurocho is a very different place during the day. It's just, the entire atmosphere is different. You know what I'm saying? It's like how some places just look super haunted at night, but look completely normal during the day. I would still stay away from those places that look super haunted at night. I ain't risking shit. What the hell? Bag snatchers. My bag was stolen the other day. This area is known for bag snatchers. Okay. Do I have to like... Don't tell me I actually have to like buy a bag.
いらっしゃいませ。
Even some of our customers had their goods snatched away. They just rob people in broad daylight? Indeed. Apparently there's a syndicate running the streets. 1 or 2 members were caught, but crime's still out of control. I won't feel safe selling our luxury goods until a whole ring is brought to justice. So, there's a group of bag snatchers operating in this area. Please take me seriously on this, sir. And if you happen to purchase something, please be very cautious on your way home. On a lighter note, I mean, I suppose we have to buy a bag. Caviar skin bag? Jesus. Okay, Italian shoulder bag. 150k, that's... Seriously? 120? Alright, fine. We'll go with the Italian shoulder bag. Be careful on your way home. Well, they do.
ありがとうございました。
Snatch bags? I mean... If you try to snatch a bag from someone who looks like Kiryu, you're either really brave or really stupid. Out of my way, old man. You lost your Italian shoulder bag. Must have been targeting customers coming out of the shop. Gets away, it's all over. Better go after him. Is it a running game? I think it's going to be a... No, it's not a running game. Kid's got some legs on him. That was the thief everyone's complaining about. Why didn't you chase after him? Go get my bag back from that jerk. Do I look like a hero to you? I mean, what if his goons come out? That'll get dangerous. Well, 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 if you're looking for a hero, look no further. I'll step up to the plate. Hey, did you see a kid running this way? If you mean the bag snatcher, he took a left at the first 4-way intersection down Pink Street. You can still catch him if you hurry. So left. At the first 4-way. Nope. Nope. That's a 3-way. Left. 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 Alright. Where'd he go? 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 Must have ditched him by now. That's the guy. I gotta get back to the hideout. Our guy's probably still out there. So he's going back to the hive, is he? Should I catch him now or just get back with mine? Or should I let him lead me to the hideout? I'll let this worker bee show me to the hive. There he goes. Wow. Kiryu actually using his brains? I'm impressed. Bingo. Check it out, boss. I snagged a real pricey one today. Nice work, little man. Now we can... Hey! Who the hell are you? I came to take back what's mine. What the shit, little man? I trust you with the business and you bring back this big fuck? You must have followed me, man. I thought I lost them. I might be getting old, but you can't lose me that easy. Unfucking believable. How many times have I told you to take the long route when somebody's chasing you? So, you're the head of this little syndicate? Huh. Damn right. Hostesses go nuts for over these bags they sell. We give the hoes what they want and they give us what we need. Player's life, baby. Bam! You said it, bro. We got all the hoes we want. Punks like you make me sick. Too bad you had to walk in on us. Now you're gonna die in this alley. Camarocho thugs. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Okay, well. That'll make things a little more fun. Oh no, you're not getting me that easy. Oh. Oi, 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 oi! Now I have the baseball. That. Home run! Now everyone is scared shitless. I mean, it works. Doesn't do that much damage, surprisingly. Yes. Hamuran! Damn it. Ah, a player's life. Still haven't learned your lesson? No, we have. Please, take this. We don't need it no more. And take this too. Just please don't hit us no more. Eerie stuffed toys. It's glowing as if it was cursed. It's an expensive designer bag. We all pitched in. We're gonna use it to get the hottest chicks at the club. Clean up your acts. If you want the attention of good women, start by acting like good men. Well said, Kiryu. Except, right. We're supposed to get the shiny here. What's this? Yeah, we should probably check back at the HLA, see if we got any new jobs. I mean, it's a new chapter, so... Ooh. Disgruntled Yakuza. If you're a Yakuza, you should know who I am. And why fighting me is a really bad idea. Also, I'm feeling like hella weak. Like, in-game, not in IRL. Like, I feel like I'm not doing any meaningful damage. Like, I feel like it's taking me longer and longer to take out these dudes. But we'll check in with Ibuki. Good work. Alright. We got a new one. Kurenai, the Silver Bullet. Armed with guns. Always with the guns! What is it with all these hitmen with the guns? Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. Well, as long as they're not cutscene bullets, I should be safe. Cutscene bullets are the deadliest of bullets. They'll kill anyone in one shot. They're the most OP things in video game history. Kiryu-san, there you are again. You must have an awful lot of time on your hands. Not as much as you. Touché. But hey, it could always be worse. What about all those lazy-ass dudes who do nothing but chill in front of the theater all the time? Sometimes I even see those tough wannabe thugs over there. It's pretty funny. Thugs hanging out in front of a theater? Bet they're easy to spot. But as I was saying... Oh yeah. Places that have a different vibe depending whether it's day or night. Yeah. The place I work at, it's a 24-hour operation. Like, the vibe it has when I come in during the afternoon and the vibe it has when I leave at night are completely different. Huh? What do you want, old geezer? Didn't anybody ever teach you any manners? You're the Reaper Kurenai, aren't you? Damn straight! Kurenai, the Silver Bullet! But how the hell do you know about me? I'm with the Honest Living Association. I want you to come with me. Oh. So you're from the HLA, are ya? Yeah, that's right. Heh! Well, well, how convenient. It just so happens I got something interesting to show you. Follow me. You really think I'm gonna fall for this? Come on, man. I swear it's really sweet. Just follow me. And then there's this sus guy who is just standing here with a bag. We're just gonna leave him alone? This ought to be a good place. So where's this thing you're talking about? Perfect. Really? Reinforcements? What do you say? Fascinating, right? Are these guys Reapers too? Nah, I'm the only one. These guys are just here to help me. Help me give you a good pummeling, that is. And what do you hope to accomplish by doing that? Don't you get it? We're taking you hostage. Then we're gonna crush the HLA. I knew somebody would be coming to see me if I leaked some info about myself. You walked straight into my trap. Too bad for you, dickhead. I see. It's definitely a very clever trap. Too bad it's not gonna work. Hahaha, get a load of this joker. Joker! I guess we'll just see about that, huh? You didn't bring enough guys. But you have a gun. You have a gun too. What the hell? Oh, it's out of bullets. All right. Hey, if you're gonna use guns, so am I. Nope. All right. Come back here. Really? We're gonna do this? Oh my god, we are gonna do this. And the finisher. Hoya! It really was that easy, huh? These crazy guys and their guns. Don't they know fist beats gun in the Yakuza universe? Hey, dude. Bonk. Oh, no, you don't. What if we grab him? That works. What the hell? I'm sorry I had to do that. Now start talking about the Reapers. I want details. But I don't know anything. I sure as hell don't know about any of these details you're looking for. I don't buy that. You better start talking. I'm at the very bottom of the heap. I don't even know who the boss is, I swear. Look, I just got kicked out of my family for missing a mark, and then some guy I met asked me to join, so I did. That's it! This guy you met wasn't the boss? No! Someone else is in charge. I don't even know the name of the guy who recruited me. He's been talking up a storm, but he's not giving me any real info. Guess that means he's probably just an underling like he says. Better turn him over to Ibuki right now. Actually, the gun is the strongest damage type as of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Man, times sure have changed. Used to be you could just use your fist to power through everything. But now you're in Like a Dragon and you just start blasting? Damn. I guess I'll see for myself when I finally get to Like a Dragon. But, you know, I have to get through 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be a long journey, but we'll get there eventually. Great work. We asked Kurenai all kinds of questions, but it seems he really doesn't know that much about the Reapers. The Reapers are an organization that probably has a lot of rank and file members like him. To get the guys at the very top, we're gonna have to catch people in leadership positions. Kiryu-san, well done. Only one class has access to guns. It's a special edition class. Oh god damn it. It's the most OP class. And something tells me it's not the main character that has that class. It doesn't really seem like a main character thing to do. This isn't Kamen Rider Geats. Yeah, by the time I get to Like a Dragon, there's gonna be like 3 new games. It's also a girl-only class? Oh my god. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope that Sayama's coming back. I don't think Sayama's coming back. Even though I want Sayama to come back. Listen, just because I like doing all the side quests in the Yakuza game doesn't mean I take forever to complete them. Oh god, alright. We just got two new ones. Tokoyami. The masked assassin. Oh my god. Uses unique weapons. Hiding in deserted places around Kamurocho. Unknown! That does no bode well. Also, Tokoyami. Oh my god, it's Toa's uncle. First we have to fight Kuga and Mrs. Kuga. Well, it turned out they were both Mr. Kuga. Ooh. Oh god. Leave me alone, sir. I'm trying to do quests here. Oh, hey Kiryu-san. Hey. What would you say is the most deserted place in the city? You know, that's a really suspicious question, right? I know you're a good guy. You know what? I just had a thought. Hideki's the leader of the Reapers, isn't he? I just realized it. I don't know why this specific line just made me think that. But I have a really strong feeling that Hideki is actually the leader of the Reapers. And he's just been testing us this whole time. I'd say it gets pretty deserted as soon as you go north of Shikifuku Street. Especially back behind the Yoshida Batting Center. It's so deserted, it's like the place is haunted. Behind the batting center. There's a construction site around there. Like, I don't know how on the mark or off the mark I am with that. But I just get this weird feeling now that I think about it. Also, holy shit, I am finding a lot of keys. A 111 card. Charismatic photo. Oh, just bet it all on red. Said to attract others who will try to take it from you. Yeah, just this photo just draws aggro. Material XX. Not even a bullet can penetrate this durable, non-woven fabric. Something tells me this is for like Kamiyama. This is also for Kamiyama. Block of brass. Just a block of brass. No fancy sarcastic description. It is what it is. Hyper stun gun. Not just a stun gun, a hyper stun gun. More kick than a normal stun gun. See? I was right. Old suspension. Pretty rusty, but it still works. Steel mail is a type of chainmail stronger than its iron counterpart. Well, yeah, anyone who's played Fire Emblem, it goes bronze. iron, steel, silver. Comfy soles. I just got these. It's like, I'm thinking eventually, like, I'll start playing Fire Emblem games on stream. I just need to clear out the queue of games I'm either obligated to play or I want to play. And there are a lot of games that I am both obligated or ow. Baronda. Thank you, Ganondorf, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Thunderbird Prime, Masked Hero VTuber, and I'm currently playing through Yakuza 3. I know you were playing Breath of the Wild, Ganondorf. I was there. In fact, I'm probably watching myself now because you raided into me. But thank you for the raid. Now give out the Twitch shout out so everyone can hit that shiny green button and go follow Ganondorf69. Nice. Alright. I saw that. I was there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Also, why are things... Why do I have... Fugi, go home. You're drunk. Fugi, please. Cut that shit out. Fugi? Has Fugi calmed down now? Let's check. Looks like a comment. Oh, it wasn't your fault, Ganondorf. It's Twitch's fault, as always. I always like to blame Twitch. Usually because it usually is Twitch's fault. Anyway, just need to get some water. But, as you can see, we just opened up a ton of lockers. So to catch you up on the story, Majima is currently under suspicion for the Okinawa land acquisition deal to build a new military base / resort. But we're currently not doing that. We are currently hunting down some hitmen who are targeting the Honest Living Association, which is an organization whose goal is to help Yakuza get out of the Yakuza business and start making an honest living. And they're being targeted for some reason. And currently our current mark is said to be hiding out behind the Yoshida Batting Center. We are currently at the Yoshida Batting Center. Now we need to just go behind it. Good old side quests. It's the Yakuza staple. They said the Reaper Tokoyami would be lurking in a place where they weren't going to be many people around. This is the most deserted area in Kamurocho, but I don't see anybody wearing a mask. Don't move. If you ever come looking for me again, I'll kill you. If you know what's good for you, you'll stop poking around other people's business. Like that gonna stop Kiryu. Was that the Reaper Tokoyami? Hey, did you see a suspicious looking man in a mask? That's him. I told you to mind your own business. Wait, you were the one who just threatened me just now? Ignore my warning, will you? Then it's time for you to pay the price. You look just like a regular old salaryman, and you got a knife. Look at this Majima wannabe. Okay, maybe he's... Oh, they're throwing knives. Okay, this might be a real fight. Yeah, I can't go unga bunga. how about you don't do that? Okay, that doesn't work. Really? Okay, so I can't go unga bunga. Really? I guess throwing is the only option, huh? I can't block though. I really can't block those. I really can't block those. Heat. Toughness Z. Just a little bit. They say a little bit, but it heals quite a bit. I can't block the overhead. And that's just like an instant counter if you unga bunga too hard. Okay, this is ridiculous. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Good old bike. Never fails me. Okay, so he gets really angry if I grab anything. Like, super pissed off. Holy shit. Yeah. If he turns out to be Dio, I'm gonna be legitimately worried. Grab him. Grab him. What? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stomp him. Okay, sometimes I can block it, sometimes I can't. Oh, I can't grab him from behind. Because that'll happen. He'll just instantly break out of it for some reason. Fine, we'll go with knockdown this time, even though there's no one to throw him into. We'll just kick his ass. Alright, he's almost dead anyway. This turned out to be a huge ordeal. Ugh. Don't you usually wear a mask? I used to wear one when I was with the Yakuza, but I don't anymore. Why not? I thought you wanted to hide your identity. A masked imposter showed up, pretending to be me. He ruined my reputation and got me kicked out of my family. Besides, wearing a mask around Kamurocho just makes you stick out like a sore thumb. I'll give you that. These days, the best way to hide your identity is to wear a suit. In this city, a suit is the mask of its own. You got a point there. Are you with the HLA? Yeah, I am. I'll go with you, but I'm not talking. I know you're probably not the kind of guy to talk, but you've got the wrong idea about the HLA. What? The HLA is an organization that helps ex-Yakuza. They're not your enemy. They aren't going to force you to confess anything. Once you meet them, you just might form a different opinion of them. Don't get donutted. Yeah. I won't get a hole put into me. Don't worry about it. At least I think that's what you mean by getting donutted. I think the phrase that I learned was like, don't get religious. You know, holy. I think I learned that from Gears of War 2, of all places. We thought we were looking for a masked man, but I guess we were completely wrong. Kiryu-san, well done. Here's some fat stacks. Zen, the black hyena. Hold up with hostages, has several henchmen. Okay. This might be tricky. If we insta-fail because of, like, hostages die, this might be a very irritating mission. Bye-bye. But yeah, like I said, I have a strong suspicion that Hideki over here, not this guy, the guy we're going to talk to after this fight, I have a strong suspicion that guy is actually the leader of the Reapers. Oh, you have a sword? Well, too bad. Nope. Wow, sword guy was still alive? Alright. Later again, Dwarf, and thanks for the raid. No, we want to eat Demitama hamburger meal. How much does that heal? Not a lot. Give us the beef rice. Anyway, now that we're all healed up, we're gonna talk to Mr. Suspicious Guitar Player, aka Hideki, who, like I said earlier before I got interrupted by this disgruntled Yakuza, I have a strong suspicion he's the head of the Reapers. Oh hey Kiryu-san, I got something to tell you. Man came by on his way back from the bathhouse, said there were all these shady guys on Park Boulevard. They're up to something. Maybe this guy was dizzy from staying in the bath too long or something, but he couldn't really tell me what exactly happened. But nothing out of the ordinary for this city, I guess. I mean, a guy just playing guitar in front of the Millennium Tower? Super suspicious. I mean, this city is known for its rough customers. Such a friendly, cheerful guy just sitting in the middle of the street playing his guitar without a care in the world. You either gotta be like incredibly stupid or the toughest motherfucker around.
Oh.
Well, yes, I think you are a chump with that haircut, actually. Oh, wait, you got either a sword or a knife. You got a knife. Oh, I wanted to stab him, but sure, I'll stomp his face in instead. That works too. A disheveled 3,000 yen. Hey, money is money. I'll still take it. Is a guy named Zen here? Huh? What do you want? I'm with the HLA. Now release those hostages. No way! What is the HLA doing here? If you thought taking hostages would stop us from coming after you, you're dumber than what I thought. We're freeing those hostages, even if it means beating some sense into you first. Hey, go report this to Zen. Got it. Who do you think you are? Some kind of superhero or something? As a matter of fact, I do. You must be getting senile in your old age. Hey, I'm only 28. That's not old. After a good ass kicking, you can join your friends as another hostage. The Reapers. You don't look so tough. Bike. Good old bike. Hey, that's my signature move. Don't you steal it. The hell? I'm not wasting any more time on you. Step aside. They have one hostage. Zenson, that's the guy. You Zen then, hand over the hostages. Hostages, but there's only one. I never expected anybody to come barging in here. Well, whatever. Now that you're here, I guess there's no point in keeping these hostages here. What do you mean? Hey, guys, come keep this guy company while I deal with these hostages. Show him just how hospitable we are. If only you'd listen to me, you could have walked away intact. It's gonna take more than this to keep me back. What was that? I said, you must be crazy if you think these weaklings have what it takes to take me on. I'll clear them all out before you so much as touch those hostages. Hey, asshole! Who you calling weak, huh? You? Oh, yeah, we definitely have to protect him, don't we? Uh-oh. Yep. Boom. Alright. Oh, no, you don't. Don't worry. Oh, okay. You got knife tech, huh? Yeah, just... Uh-oh. Alright, we definitely have to protect the hostage. Okay, he's still got a lot of health left, so we're good. However, we can't get careless. Throw. There we go. You stay away from the hostage. The singular hostage. Damn. What kind of monster are you? Game's over. Give it up. Take your hostage and get the fuck out of here. Did you forget? You're coming with me, too. Son of a bitch. Why does it always fucking end up like this for me? Does this mean you've been pulling these kinds of dirty tricks since your days in the Yakuza? If that's the case, I'm not surprised they kicked you out. Shut the fuck up. I don't need a sermon from you. I can't blame them for not wanting to put up with antics like these. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with you either. Son of a bitch. You can go cool off at the HLA. Da 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 da. I'm sorry for all the trouble my men put you through today. I'll make sure our members understand why we're being targeted by the Reapers and have them take it to heart. Any new ones, or is that it? No new information. We're good for this chapter. How about we unwind by playing some mahjong? You cannot escape the mahjong. I just have to remember where the mahjong parlor is. Oh, it's right down here. Okay. Orchid Palace. I guess they changed locations. It's like, now that I actually know how to play mahjong, I want to play mahjong. Kamurocho ranked match. Alright, here we go. Uh-huh. Confirmed. Yep.
負ける気がしねえな。
女だからって甘く見ないでよ。
Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that. Oh, for a green dragon. Ah. Ah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I could go for a 6. Pong.
Pong.
There we go. You don't need the 6. God damn it. I hate it when that happens. Alright, fine. I'll play it like this. Nope.
Chi.
There we go. Now we just need a 1 mon or
流れんなら
2 so.
こっちか。リーチ。おっとそうきたか。
降りるわけにはいかないのよ。
Come on, where is it? Sumo!
Sumo.
Hahaha!
何かの間違いだろ。
なめんなよ。
薬杯。ドラ3。マンガン。
Hell yeah. Mangan. And I take a pretty strong lead. Alright. I don't want the 9. So I want a 4 or a 7 to go with that. Oh dear. Okay. I am east. So I can go 5, 6, 7, keep the pair of 8s. No, don't do that. Holy shit. Yeah, let's get rid of that, so we don't have to deal with it. Nope. Ooh, okay. Pong.
Pong.
There we go. We definitely don't want that. We want... not that either. No. We need a 4 or a 7 mon. We have our pair in the pair of 8s, or the pair of 2s. Depending which one we can pawn first for that.
リーチ。そう来なくちゃな。
降りるわけにはいかないのよ。ついてないわね。
Definitely don't want that. I was not Tenpai. I think he was the only Tenpai. Yeah, Takego. We have a 3, 4, 5. It's good. Do we want 7, 8, 9? Sure, why not? 6, 7. So that means we can go 5 or 8. We are north, so we don't want west. Actually, yeah.
Oh.
We can do that. Get rid of the 9. 6, 7. Oh, we can go like we can keep the 555s and oh,
Long.
never mind. We just won. I was gonna explain how we could still
Taiyao.
win. Taiyao. Such an easy Yaku. No, we'll keep 234. Thank you very much. We are west. I feel like all these honor tiles in my hand are gonna weigh me down. No, must resist. Oh, I'm west. Or I have a pair of norths. I want to use that. 5-6. There. Now we're talking. Not 8. 7. One less than that. We don't want the 9. Or that. Ooh. 2 white dragons. Fuck.
いい度胸してるな。
Oh, damn. Yakuhai Dora. But I stayed in the lead. Alright, we got our Mahjong fix. We can continue on. I am now 23rd. Alright, just give the map one more once over. Oh, wait. We gotta check the rehabilitate. Park Boulevard. So it's like anywhere up here. That is a big area to cover. But I will get that rehabilitate. Look at this Kiryu wannabe. Like, he's got the same, almost the same fit as us. Okay, he can do some serious damage, right? But this guy is easy to wail on. He'll try to pull some sumo stuff on us, but it's not gonna work. 1 down, 2 left. Grab a sign. I said grab a sign. Okay, that was pretty cool. Funny looking 30,000 yen. Hey, mister, eyes on the road when you're walking. Don't get distracted by your cell phone. I feel like that's a common problem nowadays. Oh, what's this? Oh, Tatakan. Tan Tatakan. Oh, yeah. Tan Takatan. That's it. That's how you pronounce it, I think. Oh god, I see Be My Baby on the corner of my eye. I do not want to be reminded of Be My Baby. Oh, this guy's got a knife? Not anymore, he doesn't. That's right. Be afraid. Be afraid. Be super afraid. I walked home from work entirely playing 2048 on my phone. Like, how did you not bump into anything or get hit by something on the way? Or are you just hyper aware of your surroundings even when you're playing a phone game? Because if it's the latter, I am legitimately impressed. If you can somehow prevent yourself from getting tunnel vision like that, big kudos to you.
Oh!
But where is this kid and his dad? That doesn't look like it. There's the homeless dude. Oh, there he is. The kid and his dad. It's the latter, but also I'm so used to the walk, I know the way. Well, yeah, I suppose if you do the same route over and over, you will memorize it, whether or not you actually want to. But look at this kid doing the little jiggy.
Hmm?
あそこでは売ってないんだよ。
Those are a different kind of toys.
売ってないんだよ。 あそこでは
Get fucked.
ダメだ。そこだけはダメだ。お母さんに見つけるぞ。
Kids are unpredictable when they lose their temple. He underestimated his son because he was lying down. He should have explained it was an adults-only store.
ひらめいた。
Is it Revelation time? There we go. Another Revelation. I never had anyone to demand presents from when I was young, so seeing kids innocently ask for things honestly makes me a bit jealous. But these toys are definitely not the kind for a child. This Revelation didn't come from me, come from the dad, from the raging kid. My condolences to the father. The essence of reversal. All right. Abilities. Essence abilities. Revelations. There we go. Triangle when knocked down. Surprise an opponent while you're knocked down. Inspired by an upset boy outside a toy store. But like Kiryu said, not that kind of toys. Also, I want a toy. No. Okay. Come on. Come on, Dad. Let him in so the innocent child can become a sophisticated child. If you catch my drift. Go inside. Majima is our friend. But if Majima truly has strayed from the path, we need to course correct him. Even if it has to do it by force. Yeah, this is a lot emptier than what it used to be back in Kiwami 2. Because, you know, the whole Majima construction thing. Majima family, we're just set our office up like a construction site in Kamurocho Hills. .007. Dial 007 for assistance. Oh god, a rotary phone too? We going old school here. Okay, raise your hands, chat, if any of you have actually used a rotary phone. I surprisingly have. Get punked, Kiryu. Like, I actually learned how to use a rotary phone when I was like a wee lad. Also, you guys weren't here before. How did you all get here without making a sound? I am legit impressed. Oh, hi, Majima. It's so weird to see you all buttoned up like this.
真島の兄さん。
すまんのキリュウちゃん、驚かせてしもうて。
これは
まあ俺なりの防御策や。最近は危のうて堂々と事務所構えることもできへんからな。
Then why don't you just go to purgatory then?
ようこそ真島組へ。まあ地下でゆっくり話でもしようや。
Yep, we are going to purgatory. Oh, we're gonna have a Coliseum fight? We gotta have a Coliseum fight. It's tradition! A tradition that started in 2. At the very least, we're gonna fight someone in the Coliseum. I just know it. Got just the place in mind. Don't go falling behind, Kiryu-chan. Alright. What button is it? The walk button. Okay. L1's the walk button. Oh. Alright. Man, this place is so eerie when no one's around. No lecherous businessmen, no pretty ladies on display going, "Oni-san." This place is a freaking ghost town. It's kind of creeping me out. Last stop, Kiryu-chan. The Coliseum. Only things fighting in there now are the dust bunnies. It's nice and quiet. You got my word. Shall we? Okay. We're gonna fight. I don't think Majima would ever have it any other way. No one gets to beat Kiryu-chan except Majima. Even if he doesn't succeed at it.
懐かしいの。2年前まではここで俺も戦っとった。
Yeah, why shut the place down? Seems like your kind of gig. Got fond memories trading blows with you here, Kiryu-chan. Too bad it's a damn ghost town now. The Coliseum's closed. Been so for about a year now. Something else came up, pulled my attention away. Something like the Okinawa resort deal? Guess the Viper's out of the bag, huh? Majima-san, why did you do it? Why get involved? I was keeping my eye out for Daigo, just like we promised. What do you mean? I was just trying to make shit easier for him. You know how intense all that politics bullshit can get. But Daigo didn't want any part of the resort deal. That's what got him shot, right? Been wondering about that myself. Majima-san. Kiryu-chan. I don't think you could have come up with this whole resort scheme on your own. You have to be working with someone. The question is, who is it? Why aren't you saying anything? You're being awfully quiet, which is very un-Majima-like. Majima-san, tell me the truth. Now. It's fight time.
Kiryuちゃんよ。こんな俺にもな、極道としての筋っちゅうもんがあるんや。たとえ俺がそいつにはめられたとしても、ただで口割るようなことはできへん。
Yeah, that's how you lost your eye. Was everyone just like hiding under the tables and behind the couches or something? Because there was nobody here before. But I knew it. We're gonna fight Majima in the Coliseum. Boom!
Ladies and gentlemen, ついにあの伝説の男たちがリングの上に戻ってきました。
The Mad Dog's been unleashed.
そういうことか。
俺の口を割らせたかったら喧嘩で白黒つけてからにしようやないか。
Boom! Yes! Shirtless fight! Shirtless fight! Shirtless fight!
そうだったな。俺らはいつもそうやって生きてき
It
たんだ
is
からな。
tradition! Wham!
闘技場の絶対王者、大島の竜、桐生一馬 vs 赤岩の魔王、島野の狂犬こと闘技場の帝王、真島五郎。2年ぶりに帰ってきた怪物2人、果たしてこのリングで生き残るのはどちらの怪物か。
桐生ちゃんはずっと変わらんな。
That's the Majima we know.
やっぱり俺らにはこのやり方がお似合いや。
ああ、そうだな。
さあ、手加減はなしや。思いっきり行くで、桐生ちゃんや。
今ゴングです。
Let's fucking go! Goro Majima, patriarch of the Majima family, Tojo clan subsidiary. Alright. Okay. Real fight, real fight, real fight. It's Majima. Of course, we can't block that. We have to dodge. We absolutely have to dodge. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we can't block, no matter how much we want to. Okay, that missed, and I'm glad it missed. Oh, we got super armor if we have heat. That's good to know. In other words, keep the heat. Don't take your eyes off Majima. Oh, yeah. Oh! That was close. That took a lot of health, even though it was like a wake-up. Oh, no, you don't. No, my heat! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Big panic time. Also, why don't we just eat the french fries? There we go. The french fries are so good. Oh god. Ah! I was smashing too hard. Gotta get him from behind. No! No, 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 no. I got red heat. Oh no. That was back to blue heat. Whoa. Never realized Majima was such a dodge maniac. Whittling down. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Lethal upper! Still not dead. Still very much alive. Ow. Oh god. Ooh. No. Ow, ow, ow. Somehow missed. Thank goodness. Woo. Oh god, we got like, just like old time. We almost got like 2 levels.
Shusha Kiryu Kazuma!
いや
Alright.
やっぱりごっついなキリュウちゃんよ
Spill the beans, Majima. As promised. Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship. Yeah! Yeah!
ほな約束やゆっくり奥で話でもしようか
ああ
Yes. Men will beat the shit out of each other, and then shake hands afterwards and be friends again. That's how it works. Chapter 8. Conspirators. Hey, the fish are still alive, though. Someone must have been feeding them at least. So you want to know who gave me the hookup with that guy Suzuki, huh? He's some kind of minister or some shit, right? Well, it was Hamazaki. What? Yup. He's been trying to poke his grubby little fingers into that Okinawa deal ever since he learned the Tojo were helping scrounge up the land for it. But Daigo walked, right? What was poor old Hamazaki gonna do? Take matters into his own hand, that's what. Pick up where Daigo left off, snatch up rights to the resort. So he phoned up Suzuki, boasted about having bigger balls than the Tojo, and that was that. Game, set, Hamazaki. And that's when he offered you the construction contract? Yep. Didn't make sense why he'd come to me with such a juicy offer. But it's all crystal fucking clear now. What do you mean? Kiryu-chan, you saw that photo of me and Suzuki chumming around, right? I got a damn good idea of who let it slip. Hamazaki. But why? It proves someone was dealing with Suzuki on behalf of the Tojo, and that this someone was me. That kind of shit hits the news, me and Suzuki would be in the slammer quicker than you could say false imprisonment. All Hamazaki would have to do then is swoop in and clean up the scraps. He'd make a damn killing, enough to stop him blowing up any more Chinese joints, that's for sure. Sounds like he's more vulture than man. Yep. That resort shit's not really the only thing he's gunning for either. There's more? Oh, yes. Last time I was with him, he looked me square in the eye, said he wanted Kamurocho all to himself. Only one way to interpret that. Which is what? Think about it. Kiryu-chan, you're not an idiot. Daigo, Kashiwagi get filled with lead, you beat the snot out of Kanda, the whole city's fair game, and Hamazaki's ready to pounce. But how could he have known all that would happen? You ask me, he planned it from the start. Everything falling into place so perfectly is just a teensy bit too convenient, don't you think? I guess. And his ultimate goal is taking over Kamurocho? Not just that. There's one more head in his crosshairs. The Tojo clan.
それだけじゃねえようだぜ。
Oh! The florist is back!
久しぶりじゃねえか、桐生。
花屋。
Good to see you again, Hanaya. I haven't seen you in what, 2 years? Somewhere around that, yeah. I didn't think I'd find you down here again. Pretty steep fall from that top loft up in the Millennium Tower. You're telling me. Anyway, Majima-san's here letting me borrow the place. Lost the rights to my prior place after all that stuff that went down 2 years ago. Guess that makes sense. Now, about Hamazaki. Right. You said there's more to it? You bet there is. Seems like he's fixing to pawn off the whole resort to the Chinese once it's built. What? Take a gander at this. That's... Yup. Lao Kalong, leader of the Snake Flower Triad. The Chinese syndicate you brought crashing down 4 years ago. What does he have to do with all this? Well, after he survived his first run-in with you, he skulked back to China, waiting for an opportunity to strike back. That's when he found the Hamazaki family, a far distant branch of the Tojo that so far hadn't done much more than ruffle a few feathers in a Yokohama suburb. But with the Snake Flower Triad's backing, Hamazaki laid claim to every last speck of the city, a feat that saw him shoot up through the Tojo clan ranks. Next is this. What am I looking at? The key here is the jumble of papers on the table. Enhance. This is more than any old pile of scrap, though. It's a contract between Hamazaki and Lao Kalong, tying the Snake Flower Triad into the resort deal. Contract? For what? From what I can tell, Hamazaki's planning to build some top-secret mega casino under the resort. That contract makes it so the Snake Flower Triad are the ones running it, probably to pay them back for helping him conquer Yokohama. Hamazaki must be working pretty closely with Suzuki if he's serious about pulling this off. Agreed. Gotta say, small-time Yakuza operation making a meteoric rise like this is pretty damn unheard of. Didn't realize Hamazaki was balls deep in this shit. One question, Florist. Why do you know all this? Astute observation. The truth of it is, I was hired to dig up dirt on Hamazaki about 6 months ago. Hired? By who? Daigo Dojima. What? You didn't tell me Daigo was lying in your pockets. Explain yourself, Florist. Alright. Normally I'm not too keen on divulging my clients' identities, but I think Daigo would forgive me given the circumstances. When did he first approach you? A year or so back. Said he was hot in the heels of a traitor in the Tojo clan. Hamazaki, huh? I'm getting there. Anyway, Daigo came to me worried that someone was conspiring to commandeer the resort deal behind his back. Someone within the Tojo clan. So I worked with Daigo, sent some of my boys into the family offices, and pinched as much info as I could. Which is how you got your hands on this photo. Yep. And what you found out was Hamazaki was scheming to shoot Daigo and Kashiwagi, right? Probably. What do you mean, probably? If I wanted ambiguous bullshit, I would have gone to a fortune teller. Listen, I only started looking into all this again after Daigo got shot. But that's when a new actor showed up on the stage.
驚いたか。まあお前にとっちゃ一番ゆかりのある人間に瓜二つだからな。
He's wearing sunglasses now.
何か匂うな。
It really is him.
一体この男誰なんだ。
なんだこの絵は。どういうことなんだ。
ボス、カムロ町におかしな連中が。
何？
Oh, Flau Kalong. And the Triad Boys.
ラウ・カーロ。
Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up and cause some shit. Just brandishing their swords out in public. Oh, you leave our boy alone.
有什么事？把这个男的给我找出来。是。
桐生、こいつは
Rikia.
リキア。
Our boy.
どうやらラウはジャカの連中を使ってお前の相方を探し回っているらしいな。
And we are a long way from Serena.
もしもし。
俺だ。桐生だ。
ああ、兄貴。どうしたんですか。
お前今どこにいる。
え？いや、起きたら兄貴がいなかったんで。
Oh no.
一人で街をぶらついてるんですけど。
Oh, Rikia, you poor boy.
ああ？なんだあれ。
どうしたリキア、何があったのか。おい
誰だお前ら。
God damn it, Rikia.
リキア。おいリキア。
They got him already. Well, that didn't last very long. Gotta help him. That guy a pal of yours, Kiryu-chan? More like a brother. I haven't known him for long, but he's a good guy. I could get my boys out searching for him if you want. They got peepers like hawks. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, let me know if anything comes up. You know me, Kiryu-chan. I'll ring you up even if it doesn't. Who's that kid the Snakeflower guys are after? Never saw him around until you showed back up. He's the captain of a pretty small family based down in Okinawa. What could the Snakeflower possibly want with him? Not sure. There's a chance Hamazaki is using Lao to lure you out. If they take your friend hostage, their plan's gonna work. Right. I'll save him for us. Just watch. We got the serious music going too. Yeah, we're ready to leave. We gotta save our boy. Save Rikia! Yes, that's the one I want. True stability. That's probably going to be their next one. Okay, everything's back to normal in Purgatories. It is no longer a ghost town. A lot of people trying to get their freak on. Oh, Nishida. Wake up, wait up, Kiryu-san. Saw you in there flinging those fists of yours at the boss. Pretty dang impressive, I gotta say. Sorry, Nishida. I'm kinda in a hurry here. Oh, right. Guess I'll let you go then. Hey, before you do, we're dusting off the old Coliseum and opening it up back up for full-time business. Haven't seen the boss this pumped since the last time he gave me acupuncture. Anyway, we got a lot of beefy fighters lined up, so drop by and take a few swings when you get the chance. Not the best time, Nishida! Gotta save our friends out here. weapons dealer. Naruhodo. Use the Majima family office as a hideout. Nice. Just this little construction office in a giant empty lot. Because why the hell not? It's a very Majima thing to do, I must say. But to think there would be a locker key all the way out here. Go save our buddy. You really think I'm gonna throw Rikia to the wolves like that? No, absolutely not. Find Rikia, and already we're being accosted by the Snake Flower Triad. Okay, these guys are actually pretty tough. At least this one is. Alright, beat up your boss. You guys are easy pickings. He's just walking up to him menacingly. Where are Lau and Rikia? I don't know. Do I have to beat it out of you? Please, I tell the truth. Only officer know where boss is. Where can I find this officer? Not far ahead. Stand out because of clothes. Alright. Better not see you around here again. Well, looks like we only got one path to go. Oh shit. Gun. Gun. How are you afraid? You have a gun, sir. You had your chance to take a shot and you didn't. Gun? Gun! Now I have the gun. Let me show you how to use this thing. Uh-oh. They're gonna try to run me over? They really should have tried to run me over. Alright. You must be the Snake Flower officer. Tell me where your boss is. Sorry, that not happen. Instead, you die. Oh, gun! Just throw the gun at him. He's so much taller than everyone else too. It's like they just enlarged his model. That's literally all they did. Are they just coming out of the van? I think they're just coming out of the van. Or they're just spawning from off screen. This is ridiculous. I think they're just, yeah. They are just, they're spawning from off screen. There we go. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Can't believe this guy's trying to stun lock me. Get. Oh, kicked me away, huh? I can't grab the sign. Damn it. Oh, no, you don't. Good old bike. Never fails. Aye. Oi. Oi. Oh, he's gonna run away, isn't he? Get back here, you coward. Let me show you how to use the spear. This is how you do it. Alright, into the wall you go. Who needs spears when you got a fist? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But man, these things do so little damage. I'm better off just fighting with my fists. I mean, I'll just poke you. Ah!
Brilliant light and great power that can split the world in two.
Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hold on. There we go. Don't know why the hotkeys didn't work, but here I am. Alright, pokey pokey. If you're just gonna stand there, I'm gonna abuse it. You know, if you can't win him over, beat the everlasting shit out of him. That's like the opposite of if you can't beat him, join him. This is how you use a bike. Get back here, coward. Up, up. Now I'm angry. You had a gun this whole time? You didn't shoot me? What are you, some kind of coward? Boom! The first boss fight in Yakuza 1 was so good, I want to continue. Haha, we got another one, boys. Another one is now in the Yakuza rabbit hole. Welcome aboard, Yusuke. Oh, the sword broke. Now I can't use it? That's bullshit. How are you not shooting at me? Drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun! How many more bodies are you gonna hide behind you, coward? Knocking him down is so satisfying and unrealistic, but it's fun. You have just described the essence of the Yakuza series. Doing over-the-top bullshit that's unrealistic and having so much fun with it. Damn it! Why you not give up? Snake Flower Triad. You ready to fight for real now? Looks like you are. Oh, he's not stunned when I do that. But man, I'm doing like so little damage. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, I fucked that up. Smashing someone's head in the urinal and throwing him out from the window. Oh, you're talking about Yakuza 0. Yeah, that was fun. Gun, 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 gun. Oh, I can't throw him. Shit. There we go. I missed. Oh, bikes. Bikes. Oh, you are so screwed. Oh, no, you don't. Throw him? God damn it. How did that fail that time? Got him! Got him! Got him! You, strong as ox! Tell me where Lao is before I show you how strong I really am. Boss, eep! If the Leon is the king of the animal, oh, the lion. So is an orange with a sword the king of the forest. Lock on! Catch the snake flower officer. Oh, it's gonna be a chasing minigame. Alright. Got him. Got him once. How did I... Oh god. Okay. Get back here. Got him. What? I totally jumped over that, you asshole. Oh, he's got a lot of health. A lot of tackling required. Oh, these narrow ways are really messing up my rhythm here. Got him. What? Got him. Finally. Yeah, autocorrect can screw you over sometimes. That's why you gotta proofread before you hit send. Whew. Finally done running, huh? Guess it's time to make you feel the tell me the truth. Wait! I tell you everything! Boss is on roof of a building on Nakabichi Alley. Your friend there with him. Damn it, I need to get over there. Oh god, we gotta fight through another gauntlet? Look at that big no entry sign on the map. This is kind of ridiculous. But then again, that is the essence of Yakuza. It's built on ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as my appearance right now. Now, if Kiryu was a woman, everyone would be like, God, I wish that were me, getting stomped on. I never really understood the whole please step on me thing. Maybe I'm not sheltered enough to understand it. It's like I don't want to know, and at this point, like, no, I don't know, and at this point, I don't want to know. That's what I'm trying to say. Unpopular opinion, I think Wizard is worse than Ghost. I think both of them have their own faults. But where'd the gun go? Oh, the gun disappeared on me. I will say though, I was falling asleep by the end of Ghost. I can't say the same about Wizard. Alright, let's see what abilities. Counterattack, stand up faster. Slowing technique, using his attacking enemies. This guy's scared shitless because I beat him with Buddy. I guess you could say Haruto is a plain sugar donut. That truly is what the theme was. I will say, Beast did help save that series. Like, as much as I like Haruto, I only like him like a mild bit. Kosuke is much more interesting. The most powerful weapon of all. Gun. Infinite possibility. Now I think about how did I fall asleep to Ghost? It was like I mean I do know that like Seki Tomokazu was like voicing all the souls, but still. Oh god. Like, I was liking Agito as well, but I was also falling asleep by the end of Agito. Maybe because, like, the plot thread they were trying to do at the end is just boring to no end. And I'm about to die. Not anymore. Alright. Gun. 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 Mugen no kanose. That's true. That is what they said. Oh. Am I gonna get ambushed? I think I'm being ambushed. Looks like this is the place. Step aside. Lau and I have a score to settle. Fine. Guess I'll have to do this the hard way. Oh, he's got a sword. I want a sword. Oh, pick up. Sword, meet gun. Right, can't block swords. Can't really do this either. That was way too fast. I couldn't do my move at all. Because why not? Oh boy. Alright, let's see what you got. I mean, we can just do this over and over and over again. Just corner trap him. Slowly will him down. Not exactly the flashiest of fights. But I gotta rescue my boy. Oh god. I'm coming, Rikia. Is Rikia tied up?
Rikia.
Not exactly tied up, but he's pinned down.
久しぶりだな、桐生一馬。こうすればお前に会える。だからこいつさらった。
お前たちの目的は知ってる。その男は関係ない。今すぐ話せ。
分かってないな、お前は。俺が浜崎という男に協力したのはお前への復讐。それだけ。
I'm almost finished with build. Must just say
Rikia.
build is higher than guide for me because every character has a backstory fleshed out. Indeed, I can see why build is a favorite for a lot of people for a reason.
さあ、決着をつけよう。桐生一馬。
This guy has a grudge. Lao Kalong, head of the Snake Flower Triad. Okay, he gets like... I'm not sure... It's Guandao, it's Guandao. He gets Guandao, I don't get anything. Also, give me the other health item. There we go. You got it? Oh god, we can't block that. E-Gen, Tsugei-Gen. Okay, we can't do anything with this. Or we just have to play like bait and switch here. I think we do. Or just grab him. When all else fails, just grab. Like a real grappler. Nope. Oh, I tried to dodge. Didn't work. Right, can't block. Can't grab that. Nope. That's like an instant dizzy. I do not like it. I mean, if we have to resort to grabbing, we will. Not the most elegant of solutions. But if you're just gonna block everything and just like instant counter me into dizzy, then you're not leaving me with much choice. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta cheese a boss. Indeed. Welcome, Chef. How was Elden Ring, by the way? How was your first dive into a Soulsborne game? How many times did you die? It was fun. Good to hear. Yeah, your first Soulsborne was like the latest one. My first Soulsborne was the first one. Demon Souls. Oh god, that was a trip. Alright, no more weapon. Finally. Okay, now he's busting out the ancient martial arts. Oh, he still clipped me with that. Okay. Ow! Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta say, this fight was less annoying than his Kiwami 1 incarnation. That was a trip and a half. Nope. Whoa, okay. Yep. Just dodge to the side. Stomp his balls. Ow. 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 Ugh. Nope. Uh-oh. Quick time. Nope. He's got the claws. Uh-oh. Never mind. This is just as bad as the Kiwami 1 fight. This is the same thing that happened in the Kiwami 1 fight. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. To be fair, Kiwami Yakuza 1 also a bit of a hot mess in fight design. Yeah. Lao is definitely one of the few people who can go toe-to-toe with Kiryu. Don't want to use Stamina and Spark. Alright. Taunt. If nothing else, taunt. Come at me as I keep backing away. Nope. Nope. Oh, nope. Ow. Okay. I'm getting turned into a freaking pitch cushion here. Oh. Okay. Fingers hovering, fingers hovering. Circle. Oh! Whoa! Boot knife. I hate boot knives. Ugh! What did that accomplish? It just looked cool. I guess that was the purpose. Always remember, rule of cool. If it looks cool, put it in. Oh god. Oh god. No. Pause just in time. There we go. Whew. That was close. This is not gonna do anything. Except maybe break the claws. I hope it breaks the claws and we go back to fisticuffs. There's no one to kick him into. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't get rid of the claws. Come on, come on. Oh no, that's an instant break. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, that's an instant break. Can't do the grab cheese. Unfortunately. Hey, how about we got Torrenter? I think. There we go. Just grab a crate. Just grab a crate. Nope. Game won't let me. Game's like, fuck your heat moves. Like, as soon as I try to do the heat move, I see the icon. The game's just like, no. Man, I am getting my ass handed to me. Come on, come on. Come on. Bait the attack, bait the attack. Fall for the bait, damn it. I guess that was kind of successful? Question mark? Like, see? It was there. And then it just disappears in an instant. What? What? God, I thought I could get behind him. Ow, ow, ow. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Oi!
この程度が
せいさっさと来いさっさと来い
What if I just throw? That works. This is what we have to resort to, huh? This is what the fight's been reduced to. You want to be like this? Fine. But man, these crates, sturdy as hell. Lao, also sturdy as hell. He's just taking crates to the face like it's nothing. If this is the strat, it's the strat. Alright, time to save our boy. Or not!
まだ勝負は終わってない
Oh, oh, oh no! Oh no!
さあ目の前であの男の首が飛ぶところを見ろ
力や
Well, damn. It's him.
なぜあの男は死んだはずでは
Tales of his death were greatly exaggerated. Just unceremoniously headshotted. Hey.
おやっさ
Aren't you my dad?
あんた風間のやっさんじゃないのかどうして大悟中原を撃ったんだ
Yeah, we need answers.
You が桐生一馬か
What?
Beautiful eyes
Sudden English!
like I heard from my brother before.
Oh! Twin brother! Okay. Just Kazuma never brought that fact up that he had a twin brother. Okay. And I guess that's where we end the game. Nope, 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 nope. Pause. Anyway. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Yes. I think there's only like 3 people in the games you have played that can legit go against Kiryu. Lao, yes. Majima, definitely yes. Post-game super boss, probably yes. Never actually fought. I don't think I've actually fought against the super boss. It's like, you know what? I cleared Majima everywhere. I cleared Cabaret Club. I cleared Real Estate Royale. It's like, I'm done with the game. No need to butt my head against the super boss. Anyways, like I said, thank you all for joining me tonight. And, hey. The post-game super boss is a dude whose entire gimmick is, I fucking hate Kiryu. I want to beat him up. You know what? Sometimes a villain just needs that. I mean, the primary antagonist for Xaid, his entire motivation was some kid made a better video game than I did, so I'm just gonna give him video game anthrax. Peak villain writing. Anyways. Tomorrow, we are back to this Kusoge. With Chaos Legion. Oh boy. I don't know if I should just try to attempt to end the game. Or do I keep leveling up Thanatos? I'm torn. Anyways, link to my socials. If there are any schedule updates, they'll be on Twitter. You can check out the YouTube VODs, which I need to get around to uploading the 18-hour anniversary stream. Oh, okay. That's definitely have to be broken up into 15-minute parts or something. Because there's like a 10-hour limit on YouTube vids. I learned that the hard way when I tried to upload the Christmas Charity-thon. It is what it is. Discord, yes. I should probably make a few announcements on the Discord. Also, link to my throne if you're feeling generous. Anyways, Raid. Raid 1. Raid 2. Ow. Good to know that still works on me when I'm like this. Anyways, let's see. Who's still on? Oh, Vanille's playing We Happy Few again with my bro Jack. Time to go raid those two then. Let's start the raid and remember to stay prime.
Absolutely not. Not concealed in the slightest.
Well, the plan didn't work.
Oh, let's have
Vomit
a slice
bomb.
of pie. What's the password? Thunderbird. Thunderbird raid. Very good. You know the password. Come on in. Come on in.
Got a thunder raid.
Good to have you. Thank you so much. How is it going?
Good to see you, brother. Did you know that a couple days ago, Saturday, was his 2-year anniversary?
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Is that a